Welcome to all our 1000 PS fans. I am here at the Intermod in Germany, Cologne. As you see, a lot of orange. I'm here in the area of KTM, Austrian brand. We are very proud of it. And next to me is Thomas Kutruf. He's a public relation manager for KTM in Austria. And Tom, there is one very important new model.
Yes, welcome also, 1000 PS. Good to be
Thank
here. Actually, we are here with all new Premier model, which we just introduced yesterday, first time to the public, in front of KTM 1290 Super Adventure, which, as the name for this is really program, it should be a clear statement, a kind of superlative, something which we can introduce to the market for our model range of adventure bikes. Let me underline, this is a clear extension of our family. We are not talking about a release of a follow-up model. This is an all-new individual model which is presented next to the existing and very successful 1190 versions.
As I heard, there is a lot of electronics inside.
Yes, you heard right. I think the package of this motorcycle as of now, I would call it absolutely unique and quite leading to the market, also because of the fact that everything which we included to the bike is I would say a standard program. So we're having an all-in situation, I would say. But you want to know what is in detail inside the bike.
Yes.
I mean, actually. The whole thing is featured from the power plant side on the 1290 Super Duke engine.
May I interrupt you? What about the horsepowers?
We actually reduced the horsepower in comparison to the Super Duke for even more torque and rideability to 160 horsepower. But
should be enough.
Should be really enough. With a torque which peaks in 150 Newton meter. This is something which is, in terms of acceleration, is incredible. But the key point is we use here the same hardware and electronic package also for riding assistance, which brings us to the electronic part. That means absolute state-of-the-art Bosch hardware on board. That means the traction control and ride-by-wire system is very adaptable from what we know in the 1190. But on top, we are having an even extended function of the motorcycle stability control, the innovative cornering, let's say lean angle dependent ABS function, which is absolutely outstanding feature. We know from the 1190, but here it comes even to a new level. In addition to these features, we know for the first time in KTM ever, we introduce a really semi-active suspension. That means something under electronical assistance, we are now able to really react on what's happening on the load situation, what's happening on the surface situation, so we can really respond with a suspension to what's going on in riding, which is a tailor-made development for this bike with WP in-house development, and I think this is also a big step forward in terms of suspension. Furthermore, what is quite a unique feature, a world premiere, is a hill hold control. That means we have an electrical support function in the vehicle. That means for the first time we have support which avoids the rollback of the vehicle in steep uphill, or when you want to turn the bike, you just release the clutch and the bike stays in the same position, way easy to maneuver. And this is a pretty clever innovation which makes the daily life with such a huge capacity motorcycle way easier. Story is not over. What we have for the first time in the bike is a really active cornering light, which is pretty clever because it's something which is lean angle dependent, which works with extra beam lights, with LED lights. Depending on the lean angle, we activate more and more LEDs to have a really proper inner lighting situation for the inner corner. This is something quite a big innovation, I would say. Further on top, let's say as a standard equipment we have in the bike, I would say those gadgets which are simply requested in the luxury segment. That means cruise control on stock, heated grips, all the equipment for windscreen adaptations, and this is all on stock on this bike. And I think this also shows we are not talking here just about a travel enduro bike. At the end of the day, this bike makes a little bit the crossover to really the luxury sport touring segment.
So, as I understood, this is a really high-end bike, and
this is actually the superlative. This is what KTM believes. This is the maximum output you can and you should get out of a travel enduro bike.